Hello, everyone. This is Solomon. I wanted to briefly let you know that you can always message me on my Facebook page or email me with a private message to set up a reading that will tap into your specific energy or the energy of a potential relationship that you are concerned about, or maybe one that you're currently in. We can see what may be going on with your current situation, as these messages are general and for many people around the world and may not speak directly to you. So you can always get that information with the links in the description below. And I want to send some love, and I really hope you have a great week. I want to send some healing vibes out and hope that you receive it. Thanks a lot. Hello, Leo. These are your messages for the week of July the 4th to the 10th of 2016. The overall energy of the week, I feel, for many of you will be maybe a temporary separation from a current partner or perspective. I feel that there will be a lot of negative thought patterns maybe going on, a lot of emotional baggage that some of you are carrying. Or this could actually be the separation for good for the long term from someone from your past. Or maybe this person may come back into your life for a while to rehash some things that you have been through. But I do feel some emotional pain, and I want to send some love out to anyone who may be going through something like that, as that is never a good feeling at all, okay? I do feel that there could be some emotional instability within you due to some overreacting. I do feel that many of you could be maybe a manager or a CEO at a company, and you are focused on your financial situation as well and trying to stabilize some comfort at home within a love relationship or a new partnership, but there is some, jealousy or resentment there, maybe due to some insecurities or some control issues that may be coming from your energy, as you're not really following your intuition, or maybe someone has lied or maybe cheated on, within a few of your relationships. And I think that you may have come to realize something, as some truth has been revealed, and maybe this is causing some pain as you know the truth of a situation, and it caused an ending to something. But remember that an ending is the start of something new, as well as you release something that has not been serving you well. And many of you have a choice in love, and maybe you're resentful that you had to move on from something that you did want to work out, as a dream may not have come true. And this is for some of you out there. But for others of you, I feel that you may be focused on a um, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus as a potential partner. And I think that you are very happy that you're getting to know a new person like this, or maybe this is a long-term partner that you've been with for a while and maybe having some ups and downs, okay? And I want to mention Gemini for some of you out there. And there could be some, drinking, or maybe some unruly children around you as well. I want to mention, drinking and maybe overindulging due to some depression that you may be having, and that is messing with your ability to focus and make logical decisions throughout the week, okay? So as I do the readings, I do the reading from left to right, from the beginning of the week to the end. So I'd suggest and offer that you come back throughout the week to see how your energy may fluctuate, okay? I feel that there's a true need to quiet your mind and change your perspective about something that you have clinged on to, maybe something that has not served you well emotionally. It could be very taxing if you are thinking about something over and over again. And I feel that you have a burnout, or will have a burnout, in your thought patterns in the beginning of the week. Maybe you are transitioning from something old in terms of a relationship into something new. And this could be around your thoughts around your home, trying to make that a more comfortable environment. However, Spirit is saying, focus on your independence right now. I feel that a lesson for many of you is to allow another person to have their freedom while you embrace your own, and be very sensitive and go for what you want. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, another Leo, Sagittarius. I feel that you could be receiving a gift, or maybe this person is trying to give to you in a new relationship. But there are a lot of anxieties. However, I feel that your intuition is very strong within a situation, and you have figured some things out, maybe some patterns that have not served you well. and you are starting to realize that, and trying to have some patience with yourself. You know, trying to embrace your strength, trying to be a bit more aware of what's pulling you down emotionally and physically as well. Try not to work so hard, or maybe some of you are in the gym working too hard and burning yourself out, and actually on the job working around the home, and this is causing a lot of stress on your body and your emotional state. So um, focus on your happiness. If you are in a new term relationship, try to give that some energy and allow the anxieties or the insecurities that some of you may be thinking about uh, go away. Let that subside. Okay, change your perspective about something that you have been thinking about, and stuck with. It's like a pattern of behavior that needs to shift in order for you to break free of something that's just not healthy for you. But I do feel that you will try to recover from some things that just wasn't working out. Okay. In the middle of the week, I feel that from the 4th of July, some of you could have spent a lot of money, and this has caused some issues financially as you are realizing what you've done. Maybe in the middle of the week, I feel that maybe some of you are actually trying to spruce up your home and spending a lot of money there, and over investing in that, and maybe thinking I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I shouldn't have bought certain things, because now I may not be telling people, but yeah, I have some issues with my account now. But some other issues could be around the home, and maybe moving, relocating, some issues with court that have gone in another person's favor, or maybe you are in a dispute with somebody by way of a divorce or a separation through a marriage. I feel that someone may come back into your life to discuss some things that have not been cleared, some energies that need to be cleared. But I do feel that some of you may be around some friends and family in the middle of the week, and maybe this is family related. Okay, you could be having a gathering with someone, and maybe there are 3 people involved in the situation within a love triangle, and maybe this is due to the realization of what's been going on. And I feel that you are going to be defensive about this situation, very on edge. And maybe there's a fear of getting into drama, or a fear of arguing, or some disputes breaking out, as there seems to be some kind of competition, or 2 people, 3 people not being able to see eye to eye, and this is causing a lot of friction. Or maybe this is due to someone revealing a fact that was hidden by someone and trying to keep it a secret. But the universe has a way of allowing what's been in the dark to come to the light. Maybe some of you are happy and finally setting yourself free from some negative energy. But I do feel that there's some addictions going on as well to maybe a certain person, or maybe to a sexual pattern of thinking that you may have in a relationship to someone, okay, specific. And this is causing some of you to maybe step out of a relationship, or maybe this other person is stepping out of a relationship on you. But I do want to mention that there may be a feeling of isolation, or maybe just not really wanting to party, even though you may be around friends and family in the middle of the week. You're still on a defensive end. Maybe these are a group of friends that you are around, and maybe the other ex or partner or something like that is around you, and you're not very happy, and you're very paranoid about that reality, or paranoid about a situation that you found out about. Okay, maybe you're keeping a secret from someone. Okay, but I do, when the sun is here, that means a happy relationship, but there's some fear and maybe some commitment issues coming from your energy due to some bad negative experiences that you've had in the past. Okay, towards the end of the week, again with the Hierophant coming up here, there could be a gathering of people. Maybe you are in a state of mind where you have to seek some spiritual guidance towards the weekend, as maybe Sunday comes around during the weekend, and you have to go to church. Maybe you're reading up on something, learning something new as you move on from maybe a marriage, a separation, and this is causing you to reminisce about the past, or you're thinking about children. Maybe there are children involved in the situation in court issues or matters, and I feel that some of you could actually be traveling back home or to see someone, and maybe you've had an argument or dispute about some issues that you've been going through. But I feel that there's a need to, move on from a situation as it's just not serving you emotionally anymore. I feel that some of you could be very much disappointed and still, voicing your opinion about a situation. Many of you could be focused on a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer as a potential partner, or this could be actually a mother or father that you're very, that's very warm-hearted and you are feeling good about. You could be receiving a lot of attention during the weekend as well, and that's a sign that the universe is trying to show you, for some of you, that needs to move on from a bad relationship or an unhealthy relationship that you may have been addicted to. The universe is trying to show you to, look at your star, let your star shine, and that the universe is on everyone's side, but there's always a shift that's taking place where we need to learn lessons in order for us to to move on from something and not continue to argue and keep staying in the past, holding on past resentments, and, you know, thinking about something that just didn't work out as we move on to something new. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune and Star here, that's some great energy. So I feel a lot of you will start to see some, good vibes, some good news after maybe going through some ups and downs towards the end of the weekend. However, I do see that some of you could be overindulging, eating too much. Again, too much of a good thing can bring you down. But I do feel that, it doesn't have to be a water sign. This could just be another person of any sign that you are, very warm towards. And could be involving in a new relationship. And some of you could be talking about marriage, or having kids and coming together in that way. But there could be some arguments and disputes about that. And others could be focused on the air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's maybe coming into your life, or maybe traveling towards you to discuss some things. And I feel that with these combinations here, the universe is really trying to give you a sign that things are in your favor, okay? And I do want to give you a message from Doreen Virtue, Romance Angels. It says, this could be the one, okay? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for not all, but many of you out there maybe are, having some doubts about the new proposition or offer in love that you have. And the universe is saying, be open-minded, be open to it, and don't allow the past to rain on your parade, okay? So I do want to send some love out to anyone that's in pain, and trust that many of us know how it actually feels to go through some emotional issues, ups and downs, and just learn your lessons and, take it on the chin. And as you grow stronger from the pains of the past, you can know how to move on in the future much better. So I want to send some love and thanks. Have a great week.